Dun, 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 day 3 of CrossFit Foundations class. So let me tell you some of the stuff that stood out for me. Remember, I'm doing an online journal just to show folks what they could kind of expect, because that was the thing that held me back for so long from just jumping in and trying it. Was I had no idea what to expect, or to even wonder if I could maybe do it. So I thought, heck, why not just be a normal, everyday girl? Well, normal, that's, that's your perception. I'm totally not normal. But be an everyday girl, a mom, a 41-year-old mom, who spent the majority of her adult life in a very obese body, almost 300 pounds, and over the last 6 years have gotten that down to a more manageable size that works for my body and my skeletal structure, my nervous system, and all that good stuff, right? So day 3, I love how these people are invested in what they're doing. This owner is not just an owner, like he is involved in these classes. He is showing up and talking, looking you in the eye and telling you things that are important for you to know. And honestly, teaching. That is the thing that both Randy and Jeremy, for me, I have so much honor and respect for them, because I'm sitting there, literally, I've been lifting weights for 5 years now, really about 4, because, I did more like beach body programs in the beginning and then started lifting weights. I am learning. Learning a lot, like not just a little bit. And I'm not just talking about for CrossFit, but for fitness in general. The teaching portion of this process is really beautiful to me. And I know it's just because I'm a girl. Like, I'm sure guys aren't sitting back trying to keep from crying. But there are so many things that they say that I have to fight back the tears, because remember, this is not just, let me try something new. This is really my life's cry, saying, I need something else. I need something different. I need something that fits my life. So to have these young men looking me directly in my eye and teaching me things that I did not know, and that is really making a difference for my experience. Okay, and so once we had the teaching portion down, they always go back and touch on what they've already told you the days prior, just so that we start to hear the lingo and the things that they call certain body parts, and what different moves put together are, and what they accomplish. And I love that. I'm an ADHD kid, right? Squirrel. And so I have to hear it, see it, touch it, taste it. I pretty much have got to experience it with my whole soul before it gets through here. So the fact that they're not just teaching it once and expecting you to get it, they're literally sticking to their word that it's a process. It's a building a foundation. So we jumped into a workout, and I can tell you it was things that I've done before, but wasn't really doing appropriately for my body. And the reason why I know this is because I felt that thing settle in. You know that thing when you're lifting weights, or you're doing a compound movement, functional movement, you're running, swimming, and you feel everything just kind of come into alignment, and you're in your zone, and your body feels good in the movement. I experienced that over and over and over once I began to really listen to what they were saying and to apply it in my own body. One thing that I love, and I'm going to share this because I think this is crucial. You know how maybe you've picked up a new hobby and you show up and there's a bunch of people there and you kind of do your thing and then you wave and you leave, and maybe in softball practice or in, co-ed softball, you show up, you practice, maybe there's some extra stuff you need to work on, and so some people leave early and some people stay and keep working because they're not finished on it. One thing that is just me is they said, so when do we leave the floor? Like, when do we walk off once we're done, with our timed event, our timed workout? And it was very clear. You knew what the answer was. You don't go anywhere. And they said, we're done when the very last person is done. And you know how sometimes in life people will be like, well, last place is the loser and whatever. Here's what they said. In all actuality, the last person is in the best position for what? To have the most cheerleaders. And people are not going and chatting and getting distracted with whatever else is going on. They really are still very aware that their teammate, like their buddy, is still going and they are giving it their all. Do you guys know how important that is? Do you know how important that is for life? That is so vital, you guys. And I get it that you want to push yourself and you want to get done in the best time for yourself. But to have a program that really is focused on the group as a whole and everyone reaching their goals, you just can't get any better than that. Day 3 for me, I'm going to tell you, my quads feel like 2 big turds right now, okay? I got done. I had to go blow my nose, still focused on this crap sinus, trying to get rid of it. And I thought I was going to run to the bathroom. That wasn't happening. And we only worked out for like 3 or 4 minutes now. 3 or 4 minutes in CrossFit time is not the same thing as walking from machine to machine and doing a set of 10 and then getting a drink of water and then doing another set of 10 on another machine. It's like you start and you don't stop until you're done. So 3 to 5 minutes it's kind of like pure hell, to be honest. So my thighs are on fire. I'm going to wrap up with this one thought. If you've been on my page for any amount of time, you know that I lost a special person to me. Greg, well, again, we didn't lose Greg Allen. We gained Greg Allen for the amount of time that he graced us here on this planet, right? I was talking to a friend today, and I said, really? And he recognized, he said, when Greg died, that's when all this stuff started surfacing. And it's exactly what happened. It was like all of a sudden I looked around and thought, what if I have 1 year left? What is my year going to look like? And that's where I got the guts to go ahead and sign up for CrossFit and to do it. Now, CrossFit may not be your thing, but I'm going to tell you, what if you have 1 year left here on this planet? What if you have 6 months? What if you have 20 years? What do you want that 20 years to look like? I can tell you that it's life-changing. It's life-changing to jump into something that scares the freaking crap out of you and is pushing you beyond what you previously set as your limitations, and it challenges you and it puts you into a place where you can grow in ways that you can't grow unless you're in that position. Whatever it is that you've been dreaming about trying, giving a shot, just dabbling in, if you had 6 weeks to live, do you think you might want to try it? We have no idea what the date is going to be on the other side of the dash, your birth date, the dash, and your passing date. What is the dash going to be like? What are you going to do with the dash? My dash right now is CrossFit. And it feels pretty freaking amazing. And I haven't even gotten to the meat and potatoes of it yet, right? I'm still CrossFit baby. If you're out there and you want to be challenged and you want to go beyond what you previously thought you could do, and you're freaking gutsy and ballsy as hell, I encourage you to give CrossFit Capital a call and just try a month. See what happens. I love you guys so much. Day 3. Boom! We didn't even do arms, but hey, I love you guys. Have a great night. Mwah. Word.